So feature script is a new design available in the latest update. It works with all MUR-Boxes that have box script functionality, meaning MUR-Box 2.0 and so on. It allows you to enable custom feature that was previously required scripting work, but now you can enable it instead using a few checkboxes. And for example, what I'm going to show you here is how to configure a feature called short stops, and also another feature to send a signal out when the machine is missing a stop code. So first, let's take a look what it looks like. You saw before, you might have noticed, you can see the machine is running here now, and the machine stopped, but you see it's not stop code 1, it's stop code 99, and in a moment it switches back to stop code 1. So this is a new feature where you can have very short stops automatically encoded as another stop code, but if it gets too long, the whole stop from the beginning will change back to unknown stop. The purpose with this one is to allow operators to focus on the machine and not enter stop codes for every single small stop. But once the stop becomes too long, you still put the responsibility to enter another stop code here. To enable this feature, there's a two-step process. We're going to look at machine settings from system machines. And first let's show how a normal machine looks like. This is what the classical view looks like. But then we have this new checkbox that says feature script. And checking that doesn't make any noticeable difference at once, but let's uncheck it and go and see what the machine looks like. So here you have the classical configuration where you can choose where to get the signal and other options. Now I can jump directly to the MUR-Box configuration, and I can enable feature script, and I can then go back to the MUR-Box with this new link here. So the difference now is what used to be here, configuration about where to get the signal, what is the run signal and what is the counter signal. That one has now moved to this block called status and counter. Otherwise it's the same. You can choose which input signals to use. But other than that, below here you have a lot more other features you also can enable. So here we have short stops, which I demonstrated. You specify what the short stop should be the moment the machine stops. This is a stop code that will be activated. And then you can specify delay, in this case 5 seconds. And after 5 seconds we switch to the long stop code, which is in this case stop code 1. So what you need to do to enable this one after you have upgraded the MUR system is to go into the MUR-Box, check the box feature script, then go to each machine on that box, verify that these configurations are correct, and then check this box to enable the short stop feature. And as you see in here, this feature is enabled on machine by machine. So you can choose which machines to enable it on and what the short stop codes and delays are to be. They can be set individually for each machine. And then we have more options here. Output until stop code is entered enables the MUR-Box to activate the output signal on the MUR-Box if, let's see if we enable it like that. We can choose what output to enable and after what delay, in this case 2 minutes. So if the machine has been stopped for more than 2 minutes without someone entering a stop code, then the output signal will be set high. I mentioned before, these options here we're right now on the machine page, meaning you can set them individually for each machine. But on the other hand, if we go to the settings for the box, the option to enable feature script affects all machines on the same box at once. The benefit is that you can easily add new features you can enable them as we add them. We'll add more in the future. But at the same time, we'll make it easier for you to customize some parameters here, while we also can help you to add custom scripts. For example, here, what we were looking before about setting a stop code based on an input signal. This is still a custom script, but it works side by side by these new features here. So you can still adjust your features here without affecting the custom script.